Alright, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Takeo Tsukuyomi here. I got my boy Chauncey and my boy Manzel. So we probably gonna talk about the game Walking Dead. We're gonna do this is probably gonna be a series where we talk about games. So the game for today is gonna be Walking Dead. So we're gonna go through them by season. So right now we're gonna go for the first season and we're gonna start about characters. So first off, y'all wanna do Lee?
Of course we gotta do.
We gotta put some respect on Lee's name. Alright. So
Lee the only character.
Lee's leg always was hurt and it was on me.
First thing that happens, Lee gets hurt.
Yeah.
Last thing that happens, Lee gets hurt.
That song's me to this day.
Why couldn't Lee just live, man?
Only that whole scene at the very end, we literally just skipped to the very end of the whole season.
Because we're talking about Lee. We
Yeah,
gotta talk about the important
Hold on.
Introduction to Lee. Motherfucker's a murderer. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a teacher.
We never find out why he murdered.
No, we never.
Yeah,
find out why, but like we see his brother, but not his wife. Like we get no development on that.
His
like,
wife should have shown up.
Yeah, that's true. Dang, that's crazy.
What if we saw his wife as a zombie?
Yo, that'd be
crazy. He had probably. Yeah, that'd have been funny.
It would have been good if he saw his wife as a zombie, like right before, say he opened the door when he was rescuing Clementine, and then right there was his wife as a zombie, and then he had to deal with that, and then the Clementine mess.
That'd have been rough. Hey,
like his wife was a zombie in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh,
damn. I got mad weak when Clementine asked, "Oh, did you kill somebody? And they weren't a monster or whatever or a zombie?" And he was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Did they do something bad?" He was like, "Yeah, nigga."
Did you not see me murdering everybody all the way up to here? Did you not see me throw that dude into the electrical wires? Stab that dude with a pitchfork?
that was
on me. And he killed. I mean, I don't know. What would y'all do if y'all was put in Lee's situation? If y'all caught y'all wife with some dude like that?
Yeah, beat him up. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not doing nothing.
I have to sleep. I was like, sorry, bro, you gotta catch this quick fade.
It was crazy because I got some racy vibes from the police officer that was driving him.
Nah, he just was making conversation, really. Because he was like how he explained, how most guys who was in there was like, I didn't do it. But then Lee was just sitting there like, fuck it, I guess I did do it. Lee was just back there.
Yeah, but that dumbass police officer, stop looking in the back. Stop looking at me. You watch the road.
Nigga was like this the whole time. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He's like,
right.
Also,
he does it
what city are they in where these are the clearest roads ever?
I think it was Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia.
He is driving out. Georgia's not a city, but driving out of Georgia. The roads ahead of him are clear. You hear all these sirens going in the opposite direction.
Right. It was
you see these helicopters going in the opposite direction.
I'd be like, hey, what you talking about is cool.
The police officer ain't got no questions. He has a radio on him talking about what's going on.
He turned the radio off. They were saying some real shit, and then he was like, "Oh, shut up! I'm telling the story. Nigga, I don't care about your story."
I'm like, why are there so many police officers and fire trucks going that way? What's happening?
He failed on such a level doing his job.
Man,
right.
And then he turned around like this and ran over the nigga. That's why he got ate, stupid.
As he was talking, he starts turning around little by little, until eventually he all the way around going, "So, why are you in here? You gonna look for it?"
All right, so yeah, they crash. He gets his ass ate. Pause.
By the way, can we just say this dude went out in the worst way possible? He trapped in the forest after a car crash and gets swarmed by zombies.
Yeah, he
and
did.
then get shotgun to the head.
Yeah, that's tough.
Headshot to the head.
Hey, he was low key on Lee's side, so he didn't really deserve all that.
Wait.
Did he get eaten by zombies?
No, he just got
he flew out and died.
No, he didn't, because
he got tough. Because remember they were dragging him out. That's how he was screaming. That's why the shotgun was
you can hear you can hear him firing his gun and him yelling and stuff. But
I thought it was gonna be like a little Easter egg to say if he just flew out the windshield and hit the tree.
Nah.
Say if that did happen, then that would have been what you find out later where everybody's already infected. That could have been a cool nod to that.
Yeah, it was I don't know why he attacked me, blah blah blah. But no, Chauncey definitely
his leg got hurt.
Chauncey definitely just said 3 minutes ago, headshot to the head. So I'm
that was an inside joke.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Exactly.
That was on my previous videos. Kazoo. Oh, okay.
I know where the video's
It was
from.
headshot to the head. What? No, it's a headshot to the body. Yeah. All right, bet. So Yeah, so Lee, I'm sick how they did him for real, but yeah, after that,
He went out good.
yeah, he went out like a G. I ain't gonna, you gotta put some
And that
respect
last
on
little scene when I think he had 2 knives or something. He was just going.
He had the glass in one
Oh
hand.
my
he had
God.
the shoulder.
Unless she was a stupid, unless she was a dumbass and cut off
cut
his
it off.
hand. But that scene was tea.
You should know by playing the game that choice didn't matter because, like, what would they do if for season 2 if say it's people cut off his hand and survived and then people didn't cut off his hand and then he died? They would have to make 2 completely different games.
Yeah. See. All right, bet. So, dang, I'm just so like I'm so sick how he really shouldn't have killed him.
Yo, we keep jumping around. Let's stay on track. Now,
Alright.
who the fuck was the chick in Clementine's house? Was that her babysitter?
That was her
Yeah, that was
babysitter.
her babysitter.
If you listen to the phone call,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
her
I'm
babysitter
listening.
and her pet.
Yo, the phone call.
That zoned me.
the
I was like,
phone
dang.
calls.
He said, "We love you." I was like,
That's why I
"Whoa."
like really appreciate this game because they really be having you in your feels. Like, dang,
Yeah,
that
this is
really
the
just
first.
happened.
This is the first 25 minutes of the game, and you hear her mom crying like Clementine.
I played that myself too, and I was just like, "Let me pause this for a second.
Let me get myself back together real quick.
What?
Woo.
when Clementine came down out the tree,
This is just a
and when I first saw her,
Clementine is so smart, but I'm like, I gotta give props to that babysitter that tried her best to keep Clementine safe.
yeah.
What would you
Like
like to
she
say?
locked herself in the bathroom so she couldn't hurt Clementine.
When I first saw Clementine and I listened to the call and I was looking at Clementine, the first thing I thought was, well, you're my daughter now.
I was like, you're probably gonna be with me for the rest of this.
You're mine now.
So they get with the they find those other guys who were just stuck on some
Yo,
idiot. How did they even get stuck like that?
right."
It really does depend, because like you meet different people based on when you decide to leave. If you wait until the morning or wait until nighttime to leave Clementine's house, you meet a police officer and the dude. But if you go out during the day, you meet
Wait, that was
old
an
dude
option?
and his
I didn't even know.
No, if you go out during the night, there's someone who just swings by and picks you up, isn't it? Or is
no,
it?
like there's a dude.
I don't remember.
I don't remember this. I don't remember
Remember
this.
the farmer's son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Ends up
remember.
dying.
I remember that part.
So him and a police officer are out at night, but when you go during the day, him and his friend are the ones that you meet and drive to the farm. But the thing is, if you go out at night, his friend is a zombie that he sees, and that's why y'all pull off like that. So that's why me watching multiple people's playthroughs. So the friend that you see if you leave during the day dies sometime during that period, and then you meet him and the police officer, and he dips out because he don't want to kill his friend who turned
that's
into a
crazy.
zombie.
Oh, bro. I would kill my friends.
When
He's scared. I mean,
when that farmer's son
Yeah, that's
died,
true,
and
that's
I
true.
like instantly.
Yo,
Man,
Duck,
duck.
that was the first L of
Oh
the
my
entire
God,
thing. I
this-
hated Duck from that moment on.
This dude.
No, it was like the first. It was the first thing I saved Duck because it was the first thing I saw. Then it was like, no, save him. I was like, oh, run that back. I don't want Duck.
See,
I grabbed the
but
board.
what I
I was like,
realized is,
Still
they
die.
have that choice where if you try to save dude's son instead of trying to save Duck, doesn't he say you can stay, or does he kick you out too?
he
Because
just
I'm
says
pretty
no.
sure-
He just says you tried to help him, but he just still tells you to get out.
Okay,
Yeah.
'cause I was about to say, I'm like,
So the better choice is to help Duck.
yeah,
But you
because
don't want to
have
help
leave
Duck.
anyway.
Right.
If it was me, I would have fucking grabbed Duck, threw him on the floor, and then tried to help fucking Herschel.
Yeah, there was no like Duck. First of all, Duck, something's holding on. to
Duck,
the arm.
That's
Oh,
how
no.
you, hey, that's crazy though, because that's that type of situation. They be having you think that you in control of who you gonna
are
save.
not.
They be like, no, it's gonna be the same regardless of who you choose.
It would
whether-
not be the same because Kenny won't.
Kenny won't like you. So
if you
I
want
mean,
the best
Kenny ends
choice-
up liking you if you still make better decisions like on.
but that's
Yeah, but it's
immediately
easier to
just
get a
like-
step ahead with Kenny if you get
Save
that friendship
Duck.
early.
yeah. But it's like you can't predict that.
Because if you're not 100% with Kenny, you are against Kenny.
on me, like that's how he treated everybody. I'm like, this dude, Kenny's spazzing.
It's
bro.
like-
So we going on to Kenny now?
Oh well, yeah, pretty much. Let's move on to
Alright.
Kenny.
Actually, hold on.
Because we meet them at the farm, so that's where we are now.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Well, Yeah, we'll save
It smells
we'll
like
save the best
shit.
character for last.
Yeah.
What about that? The other season 1 characters though, like the dad with the heart.
We're not going.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet. That's still in
We'll,
this
we'll
season.
go. We'll go to the side characters because we're gonna talk about Larry when we talk about Larry.
Oh my god, I
Lucky
hated that
Kenny.
dude. All right, bet. So Kenny. Oh, okay. First off, he's alright, dude. I guess. I mean, he's weird. I hate it how like how you said before. If you not with him 100%, you against him. And in he can't. He's terrible in crisis situations. He makes the worst or like somewhat good decisions.
I feel like he's driven off. He was a character.
Pure adrenaline.
Like straight emotion.
He's Mr.
no
Southern
logic.
Hospitality.
He doesn't. He has
Right.
no
I got my
logic.
gun, I got my family. You either part of my family or you're on the other end of my.
Exactly.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
I mean, I hated him like with a passion. I
Kenny
hated him
does not think about the consequences.
at all.
Right.
All right, so where do we go from the farm? I can't remember.
To Lee's store.
To them
Right,
driving
you start-
into
okay.
the pharmacy.
So back to let's see, who should we start with? Okay, I guess that's where we meet Larry. That's where we
That's
meet
where we
Larry.
meet Larry.
All right, so
The worst character there.
in the
The
whole
biggest racist.
wanted
Oh
to
my
leave
God.
the 2 children, a family, and this one other random dude out there to die.
They were like, we're gonna, and when they got Duck inside, they were like, we're gonna check him for bites. And Larry said, nah, fuck the check, kill him.
yeah, he ain't even checked for mice. He was like, no, they're already infected. Like I hated this, bro.
Oh
Bruh.
my god.
Nigga, if you don't stop with your heart
I
problem.
understand.
Exactly.
I understand being a father.
He
but
said,
your daughter
I'm
is a
like-
grown woman.
Yeah,
No, come
she can
on.
handle herself.
The
Yeah,
worst
she
part
was
is, I don't
fast.
care how much you hate somebody, they risked their life, went and got you your pills, and then he's running out the door. He said,
Oh me!
You're done.
He punches Lee. I was like, oh, I swear to God, we don't kill this dude.
That's when Kenny becomes the hero.
Right.
Kenny is the hero.
And even
He was like, what
depending,
the
on,
fuck?
depending on how you
He
are
was
with
like,
Kenny,
hold up, leave
depending
go.
on how you are with Kenny, he's like, you may be an asshole, but I'm not gonna let somebody else die. Or
He's like a good friend,
he just
yeah.
picks you up and I'm like, not letting somebody else die today,
Yeah.
especially not a good friend.
At least Kenny's a nice person.
Right.
You either get really nice messages from Kenny or he saves you anyways, but you're still an asshole. So like,
Right.
quite frankly, I'd rather
The hardest part to stay friends with Kenny is when he starts, when he finds out that Duck got bit, and he's just lashing out at the world when they're on the train.
Yeah.
But you know that makes all the sense
Shit.
possible. For
Oh
us
wait.
fathers.
We too far. We too
Yes,
far. We have
we
the train
keep
already.
jumping.
We too far.
I know.
First off, so they get
Kenny friend.
through the pharmacy part where this bitch ass nigga Larry punches Lee, and then we get to
Javi.
Well, we skipped
You
the
can't
whole
skip-
pharmacy
Who
part.
do you?
we
yeah.
okay.
We gotta talk
oh,
about-
hold on,
Special
we
thing.
meet Carly? We meet Carly.
Okay,
Okay, Carly.
Yeah, Carly. Who gives a fuck about Doug? Nobody picks Doug.
Yeah, I say
no,
Doug
but
at first.
the
No,
people-
run that back. No, we don't need his
No, we
name.
need Carly. We don't need this dude.
Carly got a gun. What
And,
does Doug got?
The difference is like the way that interaction goes down, where again one of them dies. It's a whole different thing. Like I think of Lily in a whole different light based on who you pick. Because Doug gets shot trying to keep Lily from shooting Ben in the face. Because that's when he breaks and admits that he was the one that was giving the people the drug.
Hey, that's what I was gonna get to, but like, so that
We
pharmacy.
gotta leave Ben. Ben is all.
We gonna leave Ben for
But
good.
yeah,
we
I
gonna
like
talk
Lily
about.
if she tried to shoot Ben but accidentally shot Doug.
Oh, I'm gonna have to defend Ben.
We gonna give Ben his own time. We gonna hold off on that right
But
now.
that's one of the we can't skip the pharmacy because this one they still start hitting you with the emotional stuff.
Yeah,
Finding
well, like
Lee's brother
when they had
outside.
the when Lee had to grab that thing off of his
If you
dead
help,
brother's body.
if you help Carly repair the radio by finding some batteries.
She was stupid.
She tunes into her radio station where she's like, the guys, they're still there.
No.
Zombies busting in, like, God bless y'all. I'm like, they hit us with all the feels. We listening to people dying, we can't do nothing about it.
Hey, she's stupid. She could not. She for the life of her could not put that radio together.
You don't
I'm like, the
understand.
batteries are backwards. There were no batteries in the first place.
Okay,
I'm like,
okay.
this. She's stupid. I'm sorry.
Oh, there are no
She admitted she took a big L. She was like, there are no batteries in the shit.
I'm like, oh man, this.
Okay.
All right, bro.
And then you
She's
give
a
her the
sharpshooter.
batteries, and she puts them in, and she puts them in wrong, and she goes, "It's still not working."
then Lee just like,
He goes,
all right, and it turns on. I'm like, oh my
Again,
goodness.
you understand that she is stressed and she understands that she just took
"Yeah, but the
two
stressed
fat
person
L's.
shouldn't be the one with the gun."
Yo, for all the stress, she a reporter and she a sharpshooter.
She was cold with the.
Yeah.
Probably with a gun was better with Doug than anything else.
Right.
All right, so Lee had to pull that thing off his brother. That bitch ass nigga Larry had a heart attack. Then they had to go.
They didn't have, he didn't have the heart attack until they were captured.
Oh, then he had the little
That's it.
problems. And they had to
Oh,
get the pills.
It was hurting.
And then they took this dude Glenn. They took Carly. It was
Glenn
Lee.
left.
No. When they
Doesn't Glenn leave at the pharmacy?
No.
no, not yet anyway. So
Glenn leaves.
Glenn
so they're
leaves
going to
to
get
get to
him.
the motel.
They're going to get him the pills or whatever. Or
No, they're going because
they go to look for more places to be. I guess.
Glenn went to go get gas.
Yeah. And they went to go
get
search for
gas.
Glenn, and that's when they find
And that's when
chick
the
who was
hotel
stuck in the-
stuff happened.
Yeah, and they were stuck, and the chick was stuck in the room. That was one of the funniest parts when they went to go save this chick. They did all this for her, and she's like, "Oh man, my boyfriend, he got bit and started lashing out." Dude, this nigga Glenn was like, "You have a boyfriend?" I was like, "Oh my god, I hate this dude."
Wasn't
bro."
she bit too?
Nah, she
That's
was.
what she was like,
She
I
was
kept
telling
telling you not to come in.
Because
Oh, yeah.
you can give her a gun and she'll shoot herself.
Yeah, she
Right.
just.
Yeah, if you don't let the lady kill herself,
I would've
or
done
no,
that.
I wouldn't let her kill herself. I would have done it for her because,
Yeah.
like, I understood like she's Christian, she'll go to hell in her beliefs if she kills herself. So like,
just turn around.
yeah, it's like,
What is it?
Nonchalant.
Like, yeah, exactly. This dude said, "You know what? Turn around." Like what?
It's what's gotta be done. What you mean?
also,
Somebody gotta make a hard
Anybody
decision.
else notice
Exactly.
in any zombie video game ever, or most of them anyways, don't nobody know what the fuck a zombie is. So like, this is all brand new to literally everybody that you meet.
Well,
until the walkers are
I mean, yeah, that's what it's
In
supposed
this
to be.
universe,
If it's
they
a,
don't
if it's
have
a world
zombies.
like ours, and
I
they
like-
know what zombies are and they actually happen, man, they gonna be ready.
I like
Exactly.
how they don't call them zombies. They never once, even in like other official material, they never mention them as zombies.
Nah, in the 4th season they called them zombies.
I feel like they probably like did it.
And that's an inconsistency because they can't call them zombies.
They called them muertos in the season 3.
That
That
Yeah.
makes sense because other people would have other names. Like in the show,
they were a Latin family. They called them
Muertos doesn't
muertos.
even mean zombies in Spanish.
What do you
No.
mean?
Dead.
Yeah.
It just means dead.
it's
I
the
know.
dead.
I know.
And so like in the show, there was one group that called them biters. There was and then the other group that called them walkers.
Right. I messed
So
with
it
the
makes
walker.
sense that different groups call them different things.
Okay, so they had that hotel crap happen. The girl ended up having to kill herself or whatever. The one I watched anyway, they fought and then she ended up killing herself. So
Attracting all the zombies.
then
Right.
this dude Glenn left to go find his friend or something.
He went to go to Atlanta so he could be in the show.
Yeah. Okay, and then they went back to the place and they had
the shop.
Yep. And then I forget what they did.
Didn't they go to that?
They went back to the shop first, and then Glenn left after
And then
they
they went
escaped
to,
the
um,
shop.
Oh yeah. And that's when the zombies.
Okay.
That's when the zombie thing happened, and like they all, and then you had to choose
Who do we
between
choose?
Carly.
Carly or Doug?
I was like, this
Carly.
dude, dog,
Oh,
say
man.
goodbye.
Yeah, like there was just a zombie at Carly's ankle. By the way, if you don't choose Carly, I had never seen it before until I saw somebody who picked Doug. How Carly dies is like the dumbest thing. Like her ankle is like he's holding on to her, and then another zombie comes from nowhere that
Absolutely
wasn't there,
nowhere.
and like bites her on the neck and tackles her. But like, dude, Doug is being pulled out the window. Like there are too many zombies right there behind him for him to not die.
Pretty much.
That's like the nonsensical way that like
Yeah.
everybody.
But
should
it's like you look at Doug and you're like, there's nothing good about him that I really want.
Yeah, that's just
His name.
Carly's already proven herself by that point.
yeah.
Yeah.
The dude's name is
She's
Doug.
proven
I'm not
she's a
saying-
go-getter. She has a gun and she knows how to use it. She's hot.
Okay,
Yeah.
this dude.
I mean, she was.
Bro, she was all up for the Lee goodness.
Oh, yeah,
I had to
that's
pick
what she
her.
did.
Bobby,
What's
she
up
was
with that?
one sweater tied around her waist from being the old girl from Jurassic World.
That's cap. She's actually better than her.
Well, one's real.
Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh man.
That's a whole nother video.
Yeah, let's stay after that. Alright,
check
so-
out the next podcast for the Jurassic Park series.
Who's better, real people or anime bitches? No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
All right. So-
Moving on. Let's see. So they got.
Real bitches.
So we go from the pharmacy to
Anime people.
bro. Where'd they go after that? After they left the pharmacy, where
To the
they
motel.
They
To
went
the
to the
motel.
motel.
And they set up the motel base.
Right, and this is where they had.
This is how it fucking goes
you
out.
get
The
to,
chapters
This is
over.
where I get to rip a new one on this
Nah,
nigga Ben, bro.
no, the thing-
No, you don't get to talk about Ben until that's over.
No, we gotta talk about where you got to feed the people.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
And if
Yeah,
you
by
didn't
the way-
feed Larry, Larry would get mad. You fed Larry, he'd be like, I was like,
Fuck Larry, bro. You give it to Clementine first, then you give it to Carly.
No, then you give it to Duck. You feed the kids first.
Fuck Duck.
nah,
Duck can come third. That's it.
I gave it to Doug just because of Kenny, like.
Just cause make sure we cool with Kenny.
I mean, I gave it to Duck. It was because he was there. And like, walk up, give my kid food, and look at the other one. Like,
Yeah, because Duck is looking at you.
Yeah.
You give Clementine food, he looks at you.
By that time, Ben was with him too. So the one I was watching, he gave it to Ben. He was like, "All right, I appreciate." Kenny was like, "I appreciate that. Feed the children. That's what a real man does." I was like, "Yeah."
because if you offer it to Kenny, Kenny says no.
yeah, pretty much. And then, fuck that nigga Larry, pretty much.
I gave it to Larry's daughter when I did it.
Lily? Ugh.
Yeah, trying
Trying
to
to
win
get
over
cool.
Larry. Like, I'll take care of
Not even trying to win over Larry, just trying to.
Trying to win over Lily turns out to be the most useless thing
Exactly.
Ever.
Yeah, like
Because no matter what, she'll just devolve into female Larry.
Yeah,
If you
and
really
it
think
sucks
about it,
because
just
Lily
because-
was right. She was calling all the. I feel like her interaction with Lee's group is, jumping way, way ahead. It's one of the reasons you don't trust people in the future because she was right. She called everything. Go to the farm. She was like, "I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure you guys should go. Y'all go. Shit hit the fan. Her dad dies." She's like,
All right, let's wait. Let's wait.
Let's wait.
Back
That
up
farm.
a little bit.
That we go. Yeah. So
We need to talk about
They ain't losing
how
food.
how Ben.
No. That's after. That's
"Oh
after.
no! Like how y'all find Ben? You and Kenny go out hunting. Hear the nigga screaming because the teacher dude got caught in a bear trap like
What a
a
idiot.
fucking buffoon."
What an idiot! You ain't see that fat ass bear trap thing?
Yo, by the way, some more sad shit. Hearing the story about how like the whole high school devolved because
Oh, I didn't care about that high school.
I mean, one of the girls couldn't handle it, went in the bathroom, swallowed a thing of pills, and killed fucking everybody after that.
That's tough. Stupid ass. Shouldn't have did it. I did. What? Nah, get back with all that. So,
All that effort to save the teacher.
yeah, cut out that dude's
Cut off the
leg,
leg.
and he
Oh.
died anyway.
Also, dude's friend, what the fuck was he doing? They were
How
nowhere
did he
near
get
him.
caught? I forget how
He
he got
trips
caught.
and then they tackle
I
him.
forgot that
Right.
nigga. Like I can see in my mind that it was 3 people, but I just didn't know. That dude just fizzled out of his head.
Yeah, because you meet
He
him,
was so
he
irrelevant.
dies.
He was like, he's not important. We'll leave him. Damn.
There's
So,
like, we
Yeah,
don't-
like
we
there
don't
was
pay
no
attention.
reason he was over there by them walkers. Like he should have been standing next to the teacher with the rest of us.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Don't help me rip this dude's leg off.
Help us pry the bear trap open or something. Be productive.
all right, bet. So that happened. Then they got back. Dude died because he bled out too much.
Yo, when he grabbed Katja's face during the conversation.
And then fucking Lee has to go like this.
He
Like,
grabbed her. I jumped. Okay, I was like,
Yo, can I say that, like, if I was in Katja's situation, my body would have killed itself. Because
I wouldn't help people no
all
more,
I would have
bro.
done was, like, see the hand coming from this, and I'm like, I'm about to get bit in the back of the head. My body decides to kill itself before the zombie can kill me first.
It's like,
oh, he got.
it's like, what do you do? Because you're not in an advantageous position to get him off.
You gonna start going back elbow?
No, really, like, he over here doing this. I don't even know what Katja's doing, but, like, he really over here trying to gnaw on the back of your head, and your first instinct isn't to pry his fingers off your face.
She's like, what do you mean? What's your reason for it? Lisa, nah, you good?
How many of y'all, if you was sitting there with Lee, would have stepped back so she couldn't grab you?
She grabbed him, was getting eaten, like, get out.
Oh, you good? Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm like, Kenny! Get your
Alright.
girl.
All right,
What
bet.
the fuck was Kenny doing? Nothing.
On me.
Kenny over there talking to Duck, like.
Oh,
He was over there fixing the
Kenny's
damn
like protecting
Nah, that
everybody.
nigga Doug was
Left
trying
your
to
wife
talk to
alone with another
Clementine.
man?
That nigga, he was trying to spit some game to Clementine.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
Who,
What?
Doug?
Doug over there yapping.
He was yapping, but he wasn't trying to speak.
Hey,
Duck
Duck's
had-
not smart enough.
Duck had
autism.
Straight.
Oh, dang. Well,
Did he
I
actually?
wasn't finna
Yes.
say all that.
Oh.
You can obviously tell
He
Duck
got
had
straight
autism.
social disorders. He was like so fascinated by everything. He didn't understand when saying stuff.
Yeah,
wrong.
because you look at him and you look at Clementine right next, and Clementine know what's going on.
Clementine was younger than him, wasn't
Yeah.
she?
Yes.
Dang, that's sad, really. But all right. So after that, it got weird. So
Kind of weird.
yeah, it got mad weird because then this whole little situation where like the supply was they were losing their supply of food and stuff. And then it
Where's
turns
that
out,
fucking band?
then this dude Lee goes on a whole hunt, and then Duck stupid behind was listening in. Oh yeah, we're gonna do like
find some
Batman and
clues.
Robin, and we're finding. Well, I was like, oh man, this dude Doug need to chill. We need. Come on now. All right, so
I'm sorry, Kenny, but you can't name your kid Duck.
yeah, you name your kid Duck. You on something else.
I
I'm
feel
sorry. Don't
really
name
bad
your
for
kid
people
Duck.
hating on Duck because like
He's not. I mean,
special.
he kept.
You can't
It's a
take
girl-
care of an autistic kid in the apocalypse.
Yeah, I'm like, but what you want us to do? Shoot my autistic kid in the head? Autism don't mean he's like completely not there.
Look,
Yeah.
bro, that means you just try a little bit less harder to save him.
Yo, hold up. All right,
Give him a
so.
little less food.
You know, spoiler alert, we go through that
Oh,
way
he's
worse than
stupid.
somebody else later
He
on.
said you dark for real. Hold up. All right, so they was losing.
survive.
They was losing their supply, and we already all know this, but it was that dude Ben who was doing
like
it.
8 times before we got to it.
Yeah, pretty much. We couldn't stop it. So it was dude Ben, and they had this whole little way to search for it or whatever. So they ended up finding where he had stashed the food for them. and
Hey,
they- what?
you skipped something.
What I skipped?
The whole dairy farm happens before that.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
does.
Larry's not there.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. Hold on. We went too far. So let's. All right.
You
Let's,
skipped the most important part.
oh me. So let's go.
This will be episode
this
one.
this-
We're
I
only
say
talking
this-
about the first
Let's
season.
start with the best part. All right. So some people showed up. They was like, "Don't shoot us" on that other stuff, and then he was like, "Okay, so you guys have supplies we could trade." So they was trading with them, and they went to go see what was up with the farm. It looked all cool. They was like making it seem all nice and cool on the outside. So they brought the rest of the people over without trying to get a little more of a background check on these people. So they did a whole bunch of stuff. And then the family that they was with around this little safe area started to seem a little suspicious.
Right, was I the only one who noticed they said dairy farm a lot? And I was like, dairy.
I don't
Milk, cheese. Where does meat come from?
Yeah. I was like, okay, how are they getting all this food? Where they getting all this
I got
food
real
from?
suspicious when they only had one cow. I was like,
I was like, where
I've
y'all
never
getting all
seen
this
another
food
animal.
from?
Exactly, and
Yeah,
I heard
a
dairy a
long
lot, but
time.
I didn't make that connection that, oh, humans immediately.
The big connection would be when you and that dude go out and y'all find that little Kent and then you find that crazy woman. And he immediately starts going, shoot this chick. She's crazy. I don't know what she's
But
talking
she
about."
knows him. She's calling him by name. What in the middle of the thing? Why don't you tell him where you're getting all the food or meat? He shoots her in the face. It's like, okay, so suspicious.
I mean, I still shot her because, you know.
I wouldn't have shot her. I was like, okay, she might be important because she had Clementine's hat. Who was she? Just somebody.
She stole Clementine's hat.
She was just.
Because Clementine goes, I lost my hat. And then you find it at her camp.
Right.
And then she was also recording herself.
Right. Why was she
Creeping on Clementine.
Why was she creeping on?
Because
Clementine?
she had a kid that died. And I guess she was like,
looking out for
Clementine's like
Clementine?
mine now.
Oh yeah, these people was wild.
Bro, everybody want to kidnap Clementine. It don't matter what you
Right.
want.
Right.
Male,
Right.
female,
Right.
bruh.
And then we ended up finding out.
No, you gotta talk about we get attacked by the bandits. Then our nigga gets our nigga gets hit with that arrow.
Dude gets shot with an arrow right in the
Whoa,
shoulder.
hold on. We're not going to talk about when Lee had that one dude from the dairy up against the railing. He was just going ham.
That happens at the
That
end.
hasn't happened yet.
After the bandits?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I
the
thought we were-
bandits happen first because remember that
That's when the dude gets shot with an arrow. Then he.
Oh,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying? All right, so dude gets shot with an arrow. Then they go back. The wife is like, all right, I'll get him all fixed up.
Yeah.
We don't see dude for a good amount of time.
So I'm like, you
where
only
you
got hit
at?
by an arrow. What's taking so long?
Yeah, what? He should have been back. So
Yeah, she was like, he's resting.
then she's like, we get all this stuff done. They're hiding something
around.
in the barn with their one cow. They're hiding something in the barn in the back, and then Lee tries to pick it. This is why I said Kenny's like somewhat of a racist, because this dude Kenny's like
stereotyping. He's not a racist.
Okay.
Larry was a racist.
Yeah, Larry, but then Kenny stereotyped the mess out of Lee. He was like, yeah, Lee, I'm gonna go distract him.
He apologized though.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna distract him while you pick this lock. He like, why do you think I could pick a lock? This dude Kenny's like, yeah, you know,
You seem like a guy that
could probably do that. Like, okay, Kenny, I see what you're saying, bro.
It'd have been funny if Lee could do it though.
Straight up, how did they get into the house to beat dude to death?
It's his
That's what I'm
house.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I couldn't even be mad if you just flat out said it like, because you're black.
You're right.
You know what? Be upfront with it.
Exactly. I'll be like,
Respect
well,
it.
And then you have
You got your
you have the
opinion.
memorable scene, the cute little memorable scene where there's the salt block.
That felt so
Clementine
good.
goes,
It's called the
don't.
salt lick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it said, don't lick it. It doesn't taste very good. And he goes, did you lick it? And she goes, no.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know.
That was pretty adorable.
And
So
I like that scene comes back.
Oh, I know.
on
right?
me. All right, so that whole scene happens, and
Sounds
then
the exact same.
Lee, the dude I was watching, he didn't get into there. He just chose to mind his own business. But if he does get in there, have you seen that? Like, if he does get in there, what happens?
I don't think you get in there.
You can get in there.
Okay, so
What do you notice? I think
It's just a bloody
cool.
slaughter room.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty much all that's in there after the fact, but still. So they go back to eat dinner, and then Lee does a little searching. So he ends up going up these stairs, turning on a switch, doing all this other stuff.
And you see
Wasn't the
my
bathroom right out in the hallway across from the dining room?
yeah.
How did nobody?
It was
know-
like up and to the left.
It was like up until he started searching
Upstairs.
around. So he found
Because he has to crawl down to get the girl.
No, I thought the bathroom was just right across from the dining room, though.
No,
No.
the dining room is downstairs to the right.
Yeah.
Because you have that whole scene where you have to make the girl back up, and then dude comes.
Yeah,
and
but
gets-
he wasn't in the bathroom, was he?
No, he wasn't.
I thought he was in the bathtub.
No, he was in.
There were two bathrooms. There was two. He went to the other one. He was searching, and that's when he had flipped the switch, pulled a book or something.
'Cause
Then this
there was a
doorway
secret
came,
room.
and then this whole little shelf moved, and it was a door behind it. That's when he opened the bathroom, and then dude who got shot with the arrow crawls out like, "Help me!"
He has no
and he
legs.
has no legs.
And
They're
he's like,
eating
go
his,
fucking eat the food.
they're eating his legs.
You gotta go
downstairs.
fast, or Clementine will eat people.
On me.
I'm so sick.
He gets all the way downstairs, like, spit that out. She spits it out. They're like, what's wrong? He's like, motherfucker,
They're
his
eating-
legs. Y'all eating
What's his
his
name?
legs.
What's his name?
It started with a S. Is it a Mark? Is
That's
it
a Mark.
Okay, so he's like,
By the way, where the fuck did Mark come from? Because I don't ever remember picking dude
where
up.
Mark came
I thought he
from
started-
either.
When did he join the group? Because he wasn't in the pharmacy with us.
The only thing I remember him is at the farm, and he
no, they
he always
introduced
had the
him
gun.
just hunting with Lee. I'm like, who is
Oh,
that?
yeah, in the
Yeah,
second
he just
chapter.
told-
That's a,
they just
They
tried
just
to
told
get
him.
it.
He got
during the
with the
time skip, he
time
was
skip.
They were just like,
somebody
who we need to
How
get
sick
their
is
legs
it
chopped
that they
off?
added somebody in for the purpose of him getting eaten by
Exactly. They're like,
Right.
well, these characters kind of cool.
So they had this whole argument.
And
And
to
then,
me, I'm like, nigga, why didn't you scream? Tell us something.
yeah, he ain't screaming. He's like, help me. Oh, so you can talk. Oh, so you ain't just. you just go-
She definitely sedated him to be
Yeah.
cutting like pieces of his leg off.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
she definitely was trying to keep him alive. so she,
Because
like,
he would have. It would have been.
yeah, the zombie meat
Then-
you can't eat, but like the regular, I don't understand that.
And
Because,
let's
like,
not
the-
talk about cannibalism. Let's not try to get too.
We gotta talk about
We gotta
cannibalism.
talk
That's
about
what the whole part's about.
Let's
This
not
whole
try to get
farm is
too
a
far
family
into
of
it.
cannibals.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so where are we at right now? We're
You get.
okay. So
you
he
get
went
locked
downstairs.
in the shit.
Yeah, you get
Okay, so yep.
You
So
get
he
locked in the
tells
freezer.
them, and then he gets knocked out because they grab their guns first. So they get trapped in this room, and we're running out of time, so we're probably gonna leave it right there. Leave out a little cliffhanger. So it's been my boy Chauncey, my boy Mazel. Hold on real quick. My boy Takeo Sukuyomi. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Ignore the hate, do your thing, take your time, don't think too long. Keep your smile, tell less lies, keep good vibes around your home. Spoke to my ride, I said stay down, you know one day we gon' be on.